folks, this is Omega, and welcome back to some more DCUO stuff. So, what we have today is the big update, well, semi-big updates, I guess. They kind of reoccur after a DLC, maybe once or twice. This is Game Day Update 27, so there's a few changes they added. Once you log on to or you boot up your DC Universe game, you get a PlayStation update that says, oh, you gotta do this firmware for DC Universe, and that one's about 150 megabytes. And then you get to the real update, which is about 1.4 gigs. So all together it'd be about 1,500 megabytes total. So it's not too bad. It's a pretty big update. There's a few little changes they have. Fortunately, I don't have my laptop here, so I can't just set it here. So I got my Vita with me, my friendly Vita, which I'm at the website right now, which is giving me all the updates and whatnot. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to be playing through a solo challenge here while I talk about the updates and whatnot. Just going to point on key updates. There's like I said, there's a list of it. You can find them on DCUniverseOnline.com, and it's gonna, if you click on this, says Game Day Update, Date 27. It's gonna give you a list of all the stuff that they add in and they change and all that. So, the first thing that I'm gonna talk about is actually the Tides of War events. It's kind of what they do during the summer, and it's an Aquaman mission, and it only comes in the summer. So once, I think, August is almost done, I think they'll probably move that out. So okay, let's get these guys done here real quick. So what else do we have? Combat synchronization. So what that is really nothing that for every that's not for nothing to do with in balancing all the whatever moves and stuff like that. It's just mostly for animations and all that. So they kind of just synced it all together. So they made it more, like I was I was testing out my pistols, and it actually goes with when you fire it. So before, the pistols, they used to be a little bit off. When you fire it, it'll be like a second later, and you can hear the sounds go off. But they just changed it to so where everything is all kind of put together and whatnot. Better, sounds and animations and all that. I don't know about animations, but just everything just synced all together nicely. So what else do we have here? We got NPCs breakout and supercharges. So NPCs now act the same as yourself, so they can break out and they have supercharges and all. They get affected by supercharges. They're fixing that to get everything all nice and good. I'm pretty sure all this is pretty because of the PS4. So they're going to be just changing things, moving things over, upgrading a few things. I don't know if anybody saw this, but when if you guys were watching the lives where they were playing actually the PS4 version of DC Universe Online, they were playing the test subject number 1 solo mission, and they were doing all this stuff, and they had a new UI user interface. So they said that it was because the PS3, they kind of had to work around it with a 4x3 letterbox. So now they're going to change it out, and it looks a little weird at first. It looks really simplistic, but like they said, it's just the first phase of what they were doing. So they're probably going to put it through a few more phases and then get a final UI. So what next we have is counter immunity improvements. So like I said, it's just pretty much when you counter a block or something like that, you just have a immunity. So you just change that to make it better apply to you. What else? Let's go down. Okay, so they moved a few maps around for PvP. They added 2 more maps, that, at least from what I saw, for Legends and normal PvP. So what I played of one is called Shadowland, and one's pretty simple. It's pretty much like the Batman, the Batman. Jeez, I can't even talk right now. The Batman, PvP Legends, where you have to take control of the center, points. It's kind of the same thing, But what that does is I played one match of it, and what it does is if you have one guy capture the points, and then you know the other guy was coming, and you know it'll send out robots to come and help you too. So it kind of balances everything over. I mean, it's pretty simple. You still could beat the guys, but it's kind of weird if you know you both are good at you know PvP Legends, and it just probably not the best idea if you have you know all these robots just helping you and whatnot. So okay, so the other one, am I still getting hit? Okay. The other one would be they changed the arena rotation. Let's see, what does that mean? Look at the new challenges to come in rotation soon. So they haven't put that in yet, so it'll be in soon. They changed the reward system. So now, remember how they used to, when back then you used to get like combat points for, you know, even you know losing, and now they put that back in there. So if you lose, you still get points for it, but you know if you win, you get more points. And they still have the same old setup where you know you can only do it once per day. So they're keeping that system just to kind of balance everything out, so you don't have people who just PvP all day and all they do is PvP and you know just whoop everybody. So they kind of fixed that. And what else? So something about the vote to disband. If you disband, like pretend if you vote to if you leave or something like that, if you leave, you know, you disband yourself from a group or your raid or something like that, your whole group gets kicked out. So in a duel, raid, alert, if you disband a person or whatever, you know, you lose the whole setup. So you actually get kicked out. You're still in your raid, but you just get kicked out. Okay, that's pretty much it for that. They're doing changes for bases and all that. You can now invite other people you can invite people from the villain side to come into your base. So if you have a friend on the villain side, you could go and invite them. What else? Not much like that. Oh, and if you log on, you're going to get a feat that is in one of those arena PvPs. They said that something about you know is being bugged and they can't get the NPCs to show up anymore. So now you have a free 10-point feat. So if you're stuck at 90, freaking awesome. So you have a free 10-point feat to add to your list of you know skill points or feat points. So if you're close enough, that is awesome. You'll get that one skill point. So what else?
Turret reinitializing. Lex core targeted.
That's a lot of stuff. I won't talk about that. It's just, like I said, they just have a lot of fixes for different things, like fixes for general fixes. They just made it, you know, the game better. That's all I'm gonna say. Item fixes, mission fixes, power fixes, and you know, like I said, they just have a bunch of fixes. Nothing really much to talk about anymore. I mean, it's just a lot. If I was to talk about the whole thing, it'll take about another maybe you know solo mission or two, just because the fact that I have to kind of look down here and you know read it instead of just looking through right here, and I could just kind of use my left hand here to move the mouse and all that. But yeah, it's pretty much if you log on, like I said, you log on, you get a big O, you know, update and all that. And you know, just remember that you have the event going on. So if you don't have all the feats for it, I would definitely go and do the events. They usually last like a month or two, so I gotta get used to this first. I'm not usually a DPS character on this character, so there we go. So we should be up to the main boss here. So, but like I said, you can go check up on DCUniverseOnline.com. It's going to actually make you go to the forums and look for it, but it should be the one that says, let's see if I can roll this back up here. It should be one that says server downtime June 25th, 2013, then game date update 27. There is a second one too that says the same thing, but it doesn't have the game day update at the end. So you have to click the one that has a game day update. That's how you get all the lists, and then you can kind of figure out which one is which one, and look at the list of what all the improvements and fixes and all that. So can't look at them. Can't even get out.
Those EMPs are playing havoc with my defensive systems.
Well, I have to do this one more time. And I should probably finish them off in the next one, so let's get this done.
Lex's armor is shorted out. Attack him now.
Guess it won't let me. I swear, I remember last time I was able to beat him before he actually hit the second one, but maybe it was my imagination.
Before the EMP field is purged.
Oh! And I should be done. Woot woot. Holy smokes.
I have better things to do.
I got too much stuff.
When you and your
No.
flunky, Superman.
So this. I mean, trash that. Trash this. Trash this. Trash this. All this. All this. A lot of trash. And I got marks and triumphs. And get all that. This one's probably heart shard. Nice. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video here. It's just a a quick video for the game game update 27. I can't even talk right now. It's just a quick video for the game update 27. Like I said, if you log on, get a big update. You can check it out on DC Universe Online. You get all the updates for it, all the fixes and all that. I just gave you the bigger picture of what the update is. And I think we should get one more update before we actually go with the DLC. They did talk about the DLC. I heard it's like something about Trigon. But anyways, this is it for the video, and I'll see everybody next time.